So, it has been a year. I haven't been working on it the whole time. I originally, I guess, conceived of this idea back in, I want to say it was like December 2023, Wednesday, season 1. But initially what I had wanted to do was I wanted to remake Wednesday's evening gown.
I'm going to seek help and I'm not stopping.
This black, I didn't think I could quite find something that was this antique black. If I just got solid black, it might look a little bit weird. I could do like a burgundy, and I was gonna actually ask one of my friends if I could make it for her. And I was gonna ask, and then I chickened out. It was initially gonna be a part of the Valentine's Day video that I did in 2024. What I ended up landing on was I wanted to do this dress because I thought it was a really pretty dress, but I wanted to use colors as if Enid was wearing this dress.
OMG, I love the look. Interesting choice of date though.
Enid is a very bubbly, very pinks and blues and lilacs. I don't think I saw any yellows, but for some reason it wouldn't be a surprise to me if she did like some sunshine yellows. I had considered, I'm like, ooh, I'll do an entirely pink because she's very pink. So I will do like a pastel pink, and this will be so cute, and I'll be able to learn / figure out how to use certain techniques that I haven't before. And that was great and awesome and amazing. This year, that's what I'm planning on doing for my Valentine's Day look. I'm not doing solid pink. It's a bit much. So I have a bunch of chiffon that I'm going to be working with. I have a pattern that I will be taking bits and pieces from because that's what I do best. I am primarily going to be using the top portion of the, I believe it's called Nightshade pattern from moodfabrics.com. I'm just going to be using the top blousey portion because I'm confused about how to do the ruffles. I have 3 different colors of chiffon that I'm going to be using. The colors I have landed on are pale pink, pale blue, and pale purple color. The skirt portion I'm going to kind of push off to the side for now because I have that a lot more figured out in my head than I do the blouse. These are the pieces that I currently have cut out. I'm not going to mess with these too much, at least. It's these pieces that I need to worry about. Front yoke, the back yoke, the top back, and the top front. And all of these pieces, I am very worried are not going to fit. So I have a couple of options. I can either go ahead and pin all of these together, pin all of them all together, and try it on, or I can I don't know. What I might do, just to add a little bit more variation, and I'll see how much of that lilac I still have. I don't know, we'll see. I have all of the pieces cut out. The skirt portion is going to be made entirely with chiffon. The skirt portion itself, I have a base layer of the pale blue, and then I have a couple of layers of the lilac on top of that, and then I have a couple of layers of the pink on top of that. And then I have the blouse. And the blouse, I think, actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do. I think I want each portion to be one of the different 3 colors. One of the new techniques that I was both excited and really worried about trying to figure out is the ruffles. I don't really like ruffles normally. I wanted to use horsehair braid, and that's something that I wanted to work with for a while and I just hadn't. I'm gonna try and do that, and we'll see how things go with that. And I guess you'll just see what I decide as I decide it. This is it. Just want to make sure it's not. So that's what it's supposed to look like. It looks similar from my memory. I don't have a picture dress in front of me, but from what I remember, it looks similar. So far, I think we're doing a pretty good job. I don't think I'm gonna need nearly as many layers to get this to be wearable. I had thought initially that I was gonna have to do 2 of each, so I would have to have a total of 6 layers to be able to wear it with any sort of comfort. And I have a pink skirt that I'm working on that will be going on top, which it looks really good. I was hoping that there wasn't a secret to it, and I was right, there's not. Basically what I did was, when I had it right side out, I just lined up my horsehair braid on the bottom, and I pinned it in place, and then I serged along the edge. I overlocked along the edge, and when I was finished with that, I flipped it. Was finished off already, and I just had to do a stitch along the top, and that's what I did for this one and this one. And I keep putting off even thinking about what I'm gonna do with the top. I do have the 3rd and topmost skirt finished, and it looks so cute. I think my calculations were wrong at some point, because it wasn't meant to be this. It was supposed to be more evenly spaced than this. I have a space on the side that is still open and ready for a zipper when I get to that point. But now I'm going to start working on the top portion, and hopefully that will make a little bit more sense. I'm trying with the ruffles on the blouse portion right now, and it's sort of working. I think I'm going to pin it all in place, and then I'm going to cut it, because this is a little bit too long, I think. That looked terrible. It looked flaccid is how it looked. So I ended up getting some of this trim. It's tulle, and it's this lavender color mesh. It has a more starch feel to it, I guess. even though it's far more see-through, it has a much bigger weave, and I have folded it in half so it's a bit more stiff, and I've gone ahead and done a gathering stitch along this edge. Hopefully this looks better than it currently does. I changed it, instead of being folded in half to being one level, and gathered around, and I did this, and now I also have some on the back, and I am out. So we're going to attach this and then keep going. Alright, so the collar has been attached. I went ahead and put in the buttonholes. I will be putting the buttons in just a couple of minutes. I did notice that I accidentally sewed part of this up when I was sewing this in place, and so I'm gonna fix that. Not something I wanted to do, but I did just realize that I did it. And I just have a couple more finishing things before I'm done, and then we'll see it all put together. Yay! Alright, let's talk about this. I like it, but I don't like it as much effort as I put into it, if that makes sense. I like how the ruffles turned out. I don't like ruffles, so I'm not saying that I like it. I just like how they turned out. I like the fact that I did not do that for the skirt portion. I like that I forced myself to work with the horsehair braid. Again, made it too big, which is weird. It's too big. That's why I had that denim belt. Hers is also belted in the show, but it's a small actual belt, so it's like actually part of the outfit. Overall, I'm just glad that it's done. I have a zipper here that is entirely pointless. The armholes are entirely too big. It's kind of like when you are writing something. Once you're finished writing it, you're supposed to kind of set it aside and not look at it, not think about it for at least a week or a month, or however long that you can set aside, and then read it again. Kind of trick yourself into thinking it's fresh eyes, and then go through and do all of your killing of your darlings and stuff like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this aside, not really wear it or think about it for like a month, and then I'll try it on again, and if I like it, I'll keep it as is, and if I don't like it, I will go ahead and take the skirt portion off, because that's what I wanted to do immediately. Let's take the skirt portion off and just have it as a skirt. This was supposed to go out on Valentine's Day. This was supposed to be out on Friday, and it wasn't, so you're gonna get a random video. It's gonna feel like it's an extra video, but it's not. It was just late. It's snowing outside, so even if I wanted to wear this out and about, I wouldn't, because it's cold. I hope to see you in the next video. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Bye.